219er 6 Heavy Manchester Tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er 2, wind 271 at 4. Cleared visual runway 2 tree left approach.
Alright, hello, hello. Once again, we're out in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 138.2. Testing this out for a friend of mine. Hot Rock, if you're out there, my friend. Let's give this a quick whirl. We're going to take a quick flight from Manchester to London. Heathrow in an A320 here. My friend has been having some issues with his PC and his experience, so I'm going to help him out and do a quick recording. I'll pop this on my YouTube for him to take a look. A couple things to interrupt this piece of it here, so we're going to jump to ready to fly. Really straightforward stuff. I'm not going to go through any pre-flight stuff. We're just going to go ahead and take off in the air here. I got to check a couple controls, so give me a second while I escape here and quickly go through my configurations. So this is my TWCS throttle. I have the T1600 joystick, and then the rest is on here, but we are going to double check the landing gear, joystick 4. Okay. 8 and 3. Reset is 2. Okay. It's been a while. Give me a second here. Flight controls are good. Power management, throttle, slider. Okay. And on this one, where is cockpit camera, point of view, translate left and right, POV. Okay. What we got for 14? We got 14 set up. No secondary surfaces. There we go. Trimming. Rudder. That's good. 4 and 9. Spoiler 7. Increasing flaps. Okay. And you, my friend. 8 was the lights. Alright. Anyway. Had to double check this out real quick. So when we come back to options here, we're going to go to general options just so you can see, my friend. Here's what we got. So I'm using windowed right now. There's nothing fancy. If you have, I had to downgrade this to 1920 by 1080. If you have 4K, these are all based on your own experience. I have TAA for anti-aliasing. And then these are my options. So I have VSync on. I turned off the reflex from NVIDIA's card for low latency. My frame rate limits are the same as my monitor, so I don't get any weird feedback. I do have DX11. Rendering quality is ultra. My terrain is ultra. Buildings ultra. 16x, 6x. Water waves I turned down from ultra to high, because really I don't fly over that much water, but when I was intercontinental, I should say, I noticed I was getting some weird stuff going on with the waves. It was creating little weird visual effects. This one is important if you're in a 787, 777, Boeings, glass cockpits, the A380, etc. This refresh rate, I turned it from high to medium. Now, it doesn't bug the game quite as bad, but it's just something to consider. Cameras, there's not much here. There's sound. I use defaults. For traffic, I have real-time on, so this causes it to sync with the Microsoft servers and real world servers. So sometimes you get to see other traffic in the skies. It's a little better than the AI junk. I turned down some of the density. I think this is default, but I turned down the worker density just a couple notches. Leisure boats, all the stuff I turned these down a bit because it just got a little crazy. Now, I use generic AI traffic as on. If you go to multiplayer, meaning if you're logged in one of the servers, like the North European server, you're going to get multiplayer people showing up everywhere, and it kind of disrupts the reality for me, so I turn that off. Proximity is off. Traffic variety is high. This one's important. This is what I was talking about before. So, your data consumption rates. If you have these, the functionality, Bing Maps, photogrammetry. I can't even say it, and I'm an intellect. Anyway, I have these things off. I don't have multiplayer on because I'm not connected to a specific server. I don't like multiplayer mode. Will with friends and stuff, but I don't typically with my own true flight sim experience. Your data consumption here. So I turned off data limitations. You can set certain limitations for trafficking on your internet based on your bandwidth. I don't throttle these down. This is what I was talking about too here. Rolling cache. So when you get into populated centers, I had upgrades on my maps to higher densities, like London, where I got a chance to specifically see things a little more clearly, a little more detail, a little more current. Now Microsoft 2024 is better, but this is 2020. So I had to expand because I only have 16 gigabytes. With this version of MSFS, you basically end up with having to carefully control this. This does reset your cache spacing, so it does take all of the live information here and it caches it so it can adjust. I use a standard flight model. There's nothing specific here. My miscellaneous, this is just languages. I have my Copilot. I use this one. Let's see, who can I pick today? Keisha was fun. I called her Keisha. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with that one. Accessibility. User interface. These are my settings, so you can pause this at any time and take a look at this stuff. I'm not using VR. I'm not doing any of the experimental stuff. Okay. Apply. So. Done this. My assistants. So I have these all on pretty much hard or custom. Most people will see this and go, "What the heck?" Because I'm typically flying passenger jets. I don't mess with the mixtures. I just turn them off, so it's real life. Failure again enabled for crash damage, icing effect. I don't use a lot of navigation aids. They're all off. Notifications. I don't have any of these on. Piloting. I don't do any assist at all, and typically I set the turbulence low because I was getting some weird stuff on smaller aircraft. I was getting some weird feedback in my stick, etc. Again, points of interest. I turn all of this stuff on. I turn off the labels, everything. You can use these. Some people do, some people don't. I don't typically because I'm trying to fly as close to real. So ATC enforces the flight plan. Yes, I do show the logs, something you don't typically get, but I do show the log in the menu in case I forget. Okay, what clearance was I at? What altitude? Things like that. I'm a civilian aviator in flight when aircraft shuts down. So those are my options, man. I do as close as real as possible. So,
Easy 2188 Heavy Manchester Tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 92, wind 271 at 4. Cleared visual runway 23 left approach. Easy 2188 Heavy wind 271 at 4. Cleared to land runway 23 left. Cleared to land runway 23, left easy 2188 heavy.
All right. Here we go. Parking brake is on. Set engine flaps. Go there. Speed brakes off. Squawk 277. Don't know if I got that on there. Let's go. Tower ATC. I'm getting my own.
Easy 2188 heavy, go around. Going around easy 2188 heavy.
Alright.
Easy 2188 heavy, contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day. Decimal 775 easy 2188 heavy. Goodbye.
Okay, I might have done that. Okay. Fair enough. And everything's green here. check, so we'll assume we got everything's golden. It looks okay. Alright. And let's see if I can get the exterior. We got Max. All right, my friend. And away we go. All right. Approaching 110. 120. Joystick's all messed up. It's backwards. Oh my god.
SDX 777, Foxtrot Delta X-ray 777, contact Manchester Center on 118.775.
Oh.
Good day.
Alright, we're gonna crash. I don't know what's going on.
118.775
Yep,
FDX 777 Foxtrot
Well,
Delta
anyway,
X-ray
bye.
777.
Alright, you collided. Yes, I did. Thank goodness it wasn't a real flight. Do you want to continue? Return, yes. Alright, well with that, go ahead and check out how I set my stuff up, and I'm going to go ahead and pop in another flight, but I'll dump this up on YouTube for you, my friend. You can take a look, tell me what other feedback you got going on. Thanks so much.